Feng Shui is a Chinese system of astrology, clairvoyance, and occultic influence to be brought into the life of a person. The actual words Feng Shui are Chinese words that mean wind and water, respectively. This occultic system was invented in China near 4,000 years ago, and is supposed to be the science of harnessing the power of the heavens and the earth to bring health, wealth, and good fortune. They believe this is done by tuning into the environment, seasonal changes, tides, and vibrations of nature. All of these things can be done by mastering the qi, or breath or spirit, in someone's life. People are made to organize their houses, office, professions, and the like according to the Feng Shui system. There are businessmen who are practitioners of this system, and when a Feng Shui expert comes, the Feng Shui expert stands on the foundation of their house, and through a series of intricate measurements informs them how the house should be built, where the kitchen should be, where the furniture should be, where the toilet should be, where the bedroom should lie, and what direction the workshop or the tool shed should face. And people studiously follow their instructions. When the furniture comes, the Feng Shui expert or priest again appears and informs them how the actual furniture is to be arranged and what direction it's to be facing, what colors it's supposed to be, whether or not there should be flowers in the room, whether the windows should have panes or be solid glass or double glazed. They inform them of all of these things. But on whose behalf and whose authority are you doing these things? They are told to keep certain Feng Shui candles in their houses, and to burn each one of these candles representing different elements: wind, water, metal, fire, and others. And by burning these, they will meet with these spirits, and the spirits of Feng Shui and the power of Qi will be greatly facilitated in their houses as they believe. But little do they know, the Muslims that have involved themselves in this, or even the non-Muslims, that they have invited dark forces into their home to take advantage of them. And again, it comes down to the Muslim using discernment skills. Because without discernment skills, no proper judgment can be made. And without judgment being vested in the Book of Allah and the Sunnah of His Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, proper judgment cannot be derived. In matters of spirit and faith, we tend to judge with our own whims and fancies. But if we go to have our appendix removed, for some reason we would not allow a mechanic to remove our appendix, or to initiate a kidney transplant. But when we speak about revelation and the matters of the heart and the hereafter, some of us, for some reason, believe that we can do it on our own without training, without the guidance that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent. And this is unfortunate. And this brings us to our final point today of clairvoyance. Because clairvoyance is where all of these other sciences, if you can call them sciences, they are more likely pseudosciences. These pseudosciences all emanate from clairvoyance. The Oxford Dictionary defines clairvoyance as, quote, clairvoyance as a noun, faculty of perceiving, as if by seeing what is happening or exists out of sight, using exceptional insight, closed quote. This is taken from the Concise Oxford Dictionary, page 170. What this is telling us is that the one using clairvoyance is attempting to use their faculty of perceiving as if they are seeing something, or what is happening, or what exists out of the normal sight of human perception. Now, what is particularly frightening is that the clairvoyance, out of that falsehood emanates everything else of the dark arts that I've just mentioned. People believing that if they have the right items and the right help, that they can put their hand into the unseen and pull out the destiny that Allah has kept as knowledge with Him and Him alone. This is the belief. But we have to inform you that this type of knowledge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept guarded with Himself and Himself alone. In Surah Al-An'am, the 6th surah, ayah 59, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He tells us, وَعِنْدَهُ مَفَاتِحُ الْغَيْبِ لَا يَعْلَمُهَا إِلَّا هُ وَيَعْلَمُ مَا فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and with Him are the keys of the unseen. No one knows it except He. Surah Al-An'am, the 6th surah, ayah 59. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warns us again in Surah Al-Naml, the 27th surah, ayah 65, where He subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلْ لَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ الْغَيْبَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ أَيَّانَ يُبْعَثُونَ. Say, no one knows what is in the skies, samawat, and the earth, al-ard, in the unseen, except Allah. And they do not know when they will be resurrected. Surah Al-Naml, the 27th surah, ayah 65. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that there is no way to break the door of unseen knowledge that He has kept with Himself, and to somehow burglarize the vaults of the unseen without having the keys which are in His sole possession to reveal to His prophets and others amongst His slaves who He so desires to reveal it to. And after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that they do not perceive when they shall be resurrected. Why are they delving into the matters of the unseen when they cannot even satisfactorily derive when they will be resurrected? All of those who practice clairvoyance and other dark arts, for some reason they are all highly intelligent regarding the number of children someone will have, the business someone will have, the lifeline, the love line that someone will have. But none of them can give a satisfactory answer on the revelation that states that the resurrection is a real event. None can give a satisfactory and decisive answer on when the resurrection is. And when they have attempted to prophesy or predict, they have been shown as charlatans and liars in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His creation.